the story of Lois's child, it would be a big part of the the story going forward. The zombie baby, really. Female fairies like landing on Themyscira. Is there a sequel? There certainly could be. I really like Anne Hathaway. Phone right here. You can just. Hey guys, I'm Zack Snyder, and today I'm going to be answering some Superfan questions from It's Gone Viral.
So we'll start off with just a nice and easy question for you. What was your favorite part of shooting Army of the Dead?
My favorite part of shooting the movie, you mean like specific scene or like just the experience?
Either or, either or.
Well, I really had a great time shooting the movie because I was the director of photography as well as the director. And so just the experience every day of shooting was really this super visceral kind of physical thing. I was operating the camera, and when you're lighting, operating the camera, it's very immersive, and you're 100% busy all day, just 100% in it. And so it was but really satisfying and joyful to be that connected to it. So it was fun.
Is there going to be a part 2 and or a prequel? And do we get to find out a bit more about the zombies and how they are created? And also the thing about the baby zombie. I'm excited about that.
Baby zombie. Okay, so so first thing I'll say is that, look, is there a sequel? There certainly could be. I'm knocking on wood right here. I don't know if you are familiar with
I hope there is.
We have Shay and I, who wrote it with me, have talked about it a lot. I know exactly what happens. We are making an animated series based on basically, and the story is where the zombies came from.
Wow.
The animated series, you get to go back and sort of see their origins, and it's crazy. Thank God we didn't shoot it for real. It cost $300 million. And then Matthias, he directed a prequel that talks about the Götterdämmerung and the safe, and shows him like doing his safe cracking and why he's obsessed with this whole thing. So that's like this cool little like romantic comedy / heist movie that they did all over Europe, which is cool. So the Army of the Dead universe is alive and well and kicking, and fun, and the zombie baby, really.
There's so many questions.
I had to ask.
And in the end, like, I guess my whole thing about that is that, do the alphas, because like part of the zombie trope is that they become us by killing us, right? Their numbers grow as they destroy. But like with the alphas, I wanted to sort of hint at the fact that maybe they don't even need to kill us anymore eventually,
Oh, that's exciting. I hope there is a next one. It'd be really good. So Valentine, I've heard that Valentine was based off one of Carol Baskin's tigers.
Yeah.
Is
Sapphire.
true?
Yeah, I think it was Sapphire. It's the name of the tiger that. Yeah, and by the way, at the time, Tiger King hadn't come out. We sent, Marcus went down. He's like, oh, I'm going to Florida. There's some place in Florida. They have tigers. I'm going to go film them. There's a lady that owns them. So he went down to Florida and stayed there for, I don't know, a week or so and filmed his tigers. Maybe they'll make a reality show about Marcus and his experience.
Maybe.
That would be fun. So if there was a zombie apocalypse, just like Army of the Dead, what would you do? What would your first thought be? What would you do in that situation?
Oh, geez. First of all, it's horrible. I would do my level best to survive, I guess, I suppose. Protect my family and defend, try and get some water. I don't know.
Probably go find Dave.
Yeah, that's true. Go find Dave. He lives in Florida, sadly. He lives far away from me. I'd have to call him up and be like, come over to my house.
So even as a director, there must be actors and stuff that you really admire and, you know, get excited to work with. So is there a person in particular who you have worked with or that you would like to work with, that's someone that you really admire?
Yeah, I really like. I haven't worked with her. Anne Hathaway, I really think is an amazing actress, and I've never done anything with her. By the way, I don't think I've ever said that, but she's just. I find her really just awesome. So that would be cool.
Hint, hint. Anne, if you're listening.
Yeah, I've got my phone right here. You can just.
Okay, so it wouldn't be right if we do not discuss the most epic movie of 2021, which is the Snyder Cut Justice League.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
a massive fan, big fan of. I've been with the Snyder Cut movement, Snyderverse movement since from the beginning.
Awesome.
It was everything for me, to be honest. So, wanted to ask, is there any chance or possibility that there's going to be a Justice League 2? And if there is, would you direct it? And we've seen hints in the movie and also online about Lois Lane being pregnant. Is that something that we would see in the future if you were to direct Justice League 2?
Well, absolutely. Lois is definitely pregnant. Yeah, you would have to then, the story of Lois' child, it would be a big part of the story going forward. I think I've talked a little bit about that. It's in the, I think it's a little bit in the sort of, if you sort of superimpose what happens in the story over I don't know if you've ever seen the Dallas dry erases, the ones that were in the AT&T headquarters. I don't know if those kind of got out. I think some people have seen them. I'm sure you guys have seen them, maybe.
Yeah.
Or did you go to Dallas? That's cooler. It was pandemic. But yeah, so that was the sort of story. But I think the version with Lois, that she's pregnant with Clark's child, is a wrinkle that is slightly different from that version. But we had that figured out. So look, the story's figured out. I know what to do. It's not a question. Look, the truth is that, I was just saying that, like, the movie came out, right? Just to give you a sense of it. And I just, I haven't heard from them. I don't know what they think, Warner Brothers. So, I do love these characters and I love the world, clearly. But I just don't know what their plans are and what they're up to.
We'll keep pushing on and hoping. As I said, we've been part of the movement since from the beginning. So
I appreciate you guys. You got the movie made, so thank you.
Yeah, 100%.
Literally, we were talking about the fact that there's a reference to Snyder Cut in Army, the film reels in the safe, and when we did that, when we were shooting Army, there was no discussion and or possibility that movie would ever come out. And look, here we are, only a short time later, and not only are we talking about Army, the movie I was shooting at the time, but in the meantime, the entire Justice League movie has been recreated and released. So that's pretty amazing. So you better do anything. So I appreciate it.
No problem. So my brother would kill me because I've had an interview and I don't ask you this. If we were to get another Justice League movie, if you were able to direct it, would we get to see a bit more about the female Furies, the new gods in Apocalypse and New Genesis too as well?
100%. You would get some kind of probably female Furies, like landing on Themyscira and some sort of crazy giant.
Oh God, I can't wait now.
All sorts of I would really. I mean, the apocalyptic invasion that's coming. That the dark side is like ready the Armada. He's loading up all of his cats, and they're coming. So it would be pretty much the entire horde of new gods landing on Earth, and that's why you need like the lanterns, and that's why you need everybody to join together to fight against, because that's a pretty formidable war that you're about to get into.
100%. That would be very exciting to
Very
see.
exciting.
So, you've brought to life so many characters over your career. Which has been the favorite to like bring to life? Which have you enjoyed the most?
There's been a few. I like, Rorschach stands out as like one of the highlights. Because Jackie Earle is such a great Rorschach. He's pretty much perfect. I guess the Trinity is pretty awesome to have been involved with. And in Justice League, of course, really sort of realizing, the cyborg story has been a really rewarding and important, I think, a super important, character to see sort of in his full glory, if you will. And Ray is so great. So yeah, just to name it.
Amazing.
I love all of those characters. Well, that is everything from us. Thank you so much for talking to us today. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you have a nice rest of your day.
All right, you too.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Kevin Hart.
Hi, my name's Eric Stonestreet.
Hi, I'm Margot. I'm Journey.
I'm James McAvoy.
I'm Daniel Radcliffe.
I'm Rebel Wilson.
I'm Jeremy Clarkson.
I'm going to be translating some Scottish tweets for It's Gone Viral.
On It's Gone Viral.
Ooh, on It's Gone Viral.